Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel. I'm a twin flame coach. We're gonna do a card reading for the collective. It is August already, which is insane. Someone said to me the other day, "Oh yeah, it's a perfect fall day." And I almost died a little bit inside because where has the year gone? Where has that gone? So we're going to do a reading for the collective to see where we're at in August, but this is meant to be a timeless reading. So no matter when you find it, there is a message here for you. And today I'm going to be pulling from The Sacred Forest by Denise Linn, one of my favorites. I like Denise Linn's decks. They're beautiful, and this one kind of has a fall-esque vibe. So as we're getting into those fall months, I guess it's late summer months really, we're gonna see what we're doing here. First card is Reflecting Pool, Stillness. There we go. It focused on that. Oh, it's focusing on her face. That's cool. I think on the twin flame journey, we want to look for a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. We want to know that things are happening. But the way that things unfold is actually through peace and not through excitement. Excitement is based in fear. Like, I think your brain, like, literally, it lights up the same way if you are excited versus if you're fearful. And the only difference is how you interpret that energy. The more peace that you have, the more joy can come forth. Joy is different than excitement because it is based in that peace, right? Joy is based in a stillness. It's sustainable. It's not volatile in any way. Joy just grows from peace. And so the more peace and stillness you can come into within yourself, the more of a solid foundation you have for your joy to grow. And from that joy, you attract your twin flame. And the way that you come into that is by doing your inner work and focusing on peace instead of drama and fear and anxiety and when is my twin flame coming home. You want to focus within yourself and really ground into that peace. The basis of excitement is always going to be fear. And so what you really want to come into is a state of peace, and that's going to be a state of stillness within. So this is a really good card to maybe spend some time in reflection, what's been going on in your journey, feel through that, and come into a place of peace. The next card is Sanctuary. We're really getting a lot of like peaceful vibes for the collective. There we go. I didn't do a card reading for July, but I wonder if a lot of you have had a lot of upheaval, a lot of upsets coming up, a lot of things happening this summer, and now we're starting to kind of calm down and find our inner sanctuary. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this card. That's exactly like what you're doing when you're walking this path for your twin flame journey. Is your mind needs to become that place where you can feel safe, that you allow the voice of love to live in, because your mind is what's helping you manifest and create your reality. And if your mind is focused on the negative, you're gonna attract more negative. If you're focused on fear, you're gonna attract more fear. But if you have boundaries with your mind and your thoughts of, I'm going to put energy into the good things, I'm gonna visualize the good things, then that's what you'll continue to attract. You really want to give your energy and the focus that you do have to the things that you want to grow. I totally understand that it can be hard to focus sometimes. Do you want drama to grow in your relationship with your twin flame, or do you want peace to grow in your relationship with your twin flame? If you have a very chaotic mind, if you have a very anxious mind, you're going to have a challenge in manifesting your twin flame or manifesting anything, because what you focus on grows. So focus on the peace and the safety and the joy that you want to grow, and have that sanctuary within yourself, within your mind, within your heart, so that it can start to be reflected on the outside. Third card is Power. Yeah. I love this because it might seem like this is different than the other two cards, but it's actually the exact same message. Your peace is actually your power. Society will tell you that power is like dominating someone else or being the strongest or the most intimidating. And even this like dragon is very powerful, but what is making this dragon powerful is look at that peace. Your power is that only you create in your reality. And when you know that and you surrender to that, you can be extremely peaceful and know that things are unfolding as they're meant to and in the order that it's right for you. The message is like screaming through is to find peace within. Look how peaceful this whole setup is here. This dragon isn't like screaming like I'm powerful, I'm gonna overpower you. It's literally just chilling in its own power, and that power is peaceful. True power is peaceful. So the more that you grow that foundation, the more you have more power in your reality. Fear and intimidation is actually very weak. Someone who is feeling insecure tries to puff themselves up to appear strong, but underneath you can feel that like wavering, right? You can feel that lack of power, that insecurity. But real power doesn't have to prove itself. It's just rooted in peace of knowing that your power comes from God and that you don't have to do anything. You just surrender, give it to God, and allow the peace that is yours always. And the last card, I'm actually gonna pull the bottom of the deck. I was gonna pull another card, which I guess I'll take this message and then I'll pull the bottom of the deck. You guys get a bonus card today. So the next card is Wise Woman of the Grove, Grace. Yeah, I feel like this is just like really treating yourself with compassion. If you've had experiences with a lot of drama, if you've had a lot of chaos in your relationship or in your life in general on your journey, have compassion with yourself. Like a lot of compassion. Because it can be easy to say, like, oh, I should have known better, or I should have done it a different way, or I wish I would have made a different choice earlier. And beating yourself up and being hard on yourself doesn't actually serve you at all on this journey. This journey is learning. You are constantly going to be learning. So you need to have a good relationship with yourself and give yourself grace, give yourself forgiveness in order to actually grow and evolve and move through your upsets. If you're not feeling safe to move through your upsets because you're always on your case about having upsets and challenges, then you're going to stay stuck there. And I say this as someone who has fallen into that trap before of like, oh, I should know better. But being hard on yourself, if that worked, it would have worked by now. And it never works ever. It's only when you just meet yourself with grace and compassion that you can actually move through the upset very quickly and move to the next level of peace that we're clearly calling in this reading. And the bottom of the deck is transformation. And that's, there we go, transformation. And this is actually really beautiful. Of course, like it's got the butterfly, which is super representative of transformation, and it's also got the pearl. And what I really love about this is, I think probably most people know, but if you don't, pearls are actually created by like the dirt and the grit that gets caught in like a clam like this, right? Through that process of grinding it out, it becomes a pearl. It becomes this priceless thing. And that's kind of how God treats you, right? You want to see it as a process of really turning you into this thing that seems not so significant to something that's beautiful. Through your challenges, through you coming into more peace, through you being resolved from something that's kind of gritty or dirty, or what you may perceive as gritty or dirty, you become something refined. There's a saying, the teachings of union and Twin Flame Ascension School is that God shaped his diamonds with pressure. Same thing here with the pearl. Similar process, a little different, but nobody get into the science of it with me. Like, let's move on. Like, I'm not a scientist. The basic idea of it is that, in order to become something that's even greater than you are now, and to have that God tier relationship that is your twin flame, you have to become that divine version of you. And you don't have that if you are just in peace, right? You have no incentive to change, you have no incentive to grow If everything is handed to you and everything is perfect and everything is peaceful, if you didn't have to try, you wouldn't try. You grow by facing these challenges and it helps you refine yourself. You're getting like shaped and molded by God or by the universe, by spirit, by your journey as you come into more peace. That's a really good sign that your transformation is underway because most people go through like a challenging time. They go through like a dark night of the soul. They go through a cave of fear, and then you come out on the other side and you have this great wave of peace that's accompanied with this transformation. And then you go through the cycle again, and it happens over and over again as you come more and more back into yourself and back into alignment with God and the universe and your higher self. This is a really great reading for August. I feel like this is very peaceful, big time for transformation for all of you. If you like this reading, don't forget to like and follow for more. If you would like support on your twin flame journey, sign up for a clarity call, click the link below, and we can get you started with your next steps. I'll see you in the next video.